If it's not possible to imitate, then it is not style. I was lost and was so contradictory with what I liked and what I do. So know that if you're truly authentic, you cannot be imitated. So the topic of today's video is something I've been thinking about a lot for the past few months. I think for the past year actually. It all came clear, more defined, when I was with my grandmother and I unintentionally ended up in what we could call like a reading club. The only thing was that I was the youngest one because everyone else in the reading club, I don't know how to call it, was plus 65 years old at least. Like, there was one who was like 90 or more. The point is that they were discussing the new release about a book of an author that created an alias to write poems under that different name, under that different character. And she said this phrase: "If it cannot be imitated, then it's not style." To be honest, I don't exactly remember why she said this because I wasn't fully into I wasn't there voluntarily, so I wasn't paying a lot of attention, but that phrase really resonated with me. And that made me immediately link it to authenticity and how that perfectly explains the difference between being authentic and having a style. I feel personal style is trending for a reason, and I don't mean only like the hashtag personal style, but everyone trying to accessorize or use different things to really make their looks different. And I think it's because we're tired of following the same ideals and looking all the same, feeling that we'll become average and feeling that our identity is being lost or diluted between everyone else's. So the need to have your own style is not really or only because of the need that we want to be perceived as different, not different as weirdo, but different as cool. But it's also because of the frustration that not allowing yourself to be who you want to create. So this, I think, it creates a feeling of seeing every day as a lost opportunity to be who you want to be, who you dream about being. Like you're maybe not your best version, but actually who you truly want to be perceived as. So I think everyone is trying to show their uniqueness by having a personal style, almost as if they were creating a brand identity. Brands need to have a defined style in order to be known and to be successful, even if the brand has to also evolve. But people are trying to show they are themselves by being different, but still I feel like most are getting lost and falling into the trends that this whole trend of personal style creates, because it's not only a trend in fashion or that was created on TikTok, it's bigger than that. Not only in fashion, but in art, in anything creative you do. That says something about you, and that's a way of expressing yourself. And also, I want to take this opportunity to say that I don't think that following trends is something bad or is something that says you don't have taste or like you don't know what your style is. I definitely don't think that about trends. I think what's important is to follow trends consciously, is to truly ask yourself if what you're following truly resonates with yourself. And it's okay if in a couple of years you look back at it and you think, oh, that was so cringy. It's normal because everyone changes and we evolve. But think yourself as the moment, truly if you like it, if it resonates with you, or if you have been just manipulated into liking it and it's because you're seeing cool people using it or doing it. So yeah, I wanted to say that because I'm not a trend hater, I swear. I do find trends that are really cool and I like. So yeah, it's just about being conscious. Coming back to the personal style trend, as I said before, I don't think it's going to suddenly disappear because it's something that people have been searching for years, especially since technology and everyone having more and more resources to express themselves. People are getting easily influenced by the things they see online or that other people do And every time people create more, which I think it's something really cool. I think it's something that we should always go for, to create more and to express yourself. But I don't think that people are going to stop searching for their personal style, because it's something that has been going on for years. Think about all the videos like, this is the way to find your personal style, or this is how I found my style in art or in painting, if you do so, or in graphic design. Like, this is so me, this is so you. Everyone is trying to find themselves in a way and to differentiate themselves. So I don't think it's going to disappear as other trends do. So that's the difference with this trend, I think. Now, I thought of an example that I really like because I think it explains pretty well what I think about style and authenticity. Think of your style as your name, almost similar as your name. I find beautiful that we use one word or maybe two to refer to the immensity that each person is. The name you hold means you. A word with a never-changing definition, because you are alive. This means you grow, you change, you like things you didn't like before, you look different, you have lived experiences that shape you, so you evolve in general. That's why it's a never-changing definition. And this is where authenticity comes in, finally. Because authenticity in a nutshell is being true to yourself. It's being genuine with your choices. It also connects with intuition and following what feels right for you, what you truly want to do. I've been using the word truly a lot, I just realized. But I mean, that says something about it. Although I do think that authenticity could mean to sometimes be contradictory with yourself and with the things you choose. And not even because you took those decisions in a different time period, but within the same time period, you can also choose things that feel different from each other and still be authentic. For example, there's different pieces that together you feel like they don't work because they come from separate styles. And I've personally have had trouble with this before. For example, I love antiques. I love antique jewelry, I love antique furniture. My bedroom is wooden, it's a wooden antique furniture. But I also love some modern interior design. I love the modern chairs. I really like that as well. And I didn't understand why. Also, I love maximalism in clothing and in fashion. I really like it. I love prints. For example, the Alessandro Michele's Gucci. I love that. But I always dress like minimalist, with dark colors or with neutral tones. So I didn't understand. I felt like I was lacking reflection about my style, and that's why I was lost and was so contradictory with what I liked and what I do, because it didn't feel like it was a style. Like it felt it didn't go together. That's also part of being authentic, because coming back to the example of people trying to have a personal style almost as if they were creating a brand identity, it's wrong, because brands are not people. They don't have a physical body, they don't have feelings, they are not as complex as a person is. Also, brands need to have a specific style or set of styles to resonate with a part of what a person is. So for example, if you like a brand, it's not that you like that brand because it's your whole style. It's a part of your style. It can be a big part or a small part, but it's a part of your style. Also with art styles, there was no one famous artist that had one style throughout their whole career. Think about, for example, Monet. He started doing caricatures, doing like cartoons for the journals. And then he jumped to Impressionism. Well, he didn't jump. It was a transition, because each person evolves and you don't need to be fixed to one style or to some styles. Being authentic means that you can have a lot of different styles, not just one, and they can change over time because you change over time. So I think the next time you doubt that if what you are wearing or what you're doing, creating, painting, for the sake of expressing yourself, doesn't have a clear vision, know that if it genuinely feels like you and you truly, truly, truly again like it, then I think it's the right path. And it is enough. As cliche as it sounds, everyone is different. And if you allow yourselves to be authentic, that will create a satisfactory feeling, not only at the moment, but especially over time. So to conclude, coming back to the phrase that triggered all of this, that was, if it's not possible to imitate, then it is not style. You could fit multiple styles within a person that's authentic, and one same style could resonate with a lot of different people. Plus, a style doesn't really change over time, maybe it evolves a bit, but new styles start to appear. So know that if you're truly authentic, you cannot be imitated. Just by the sake of being you, what you do looks like you did it. I don't know how to explain it. So style differs from authenticity because a style is not really connected to the identity of a person, but authenticity is. So I hope that my ideas were clear enough this time. It's something that I'm never going to stop thinking about. I cannot leave this topic alone. So if I continue to grow my ideas into this topic, I'll continue making videos and sharing my thoughts, because it's part of what I love, like creating an open discussion about these topics and continue reflecting about it. I don't know why my mind loves to think about fashion, art, and sociology are like the three pillars that are really connected to each other, but that I love thinking and learning about. And if you do too, well, consider subscribing or leave a comment about what you think. And yeah, that was all. I hope you liked it.